Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's right off the meat of the bat.
It was helped up and over, far too short. A batter of this calibre needs no second invitation.
Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Doesn't beat the infield. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Ngidi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. Poor fielding, throw sent to the wrong end, and both batters are safely home.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. West Indies are 89 for 3. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Waiting. Yes.
Time that perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Blackwood has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes, yes.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
There'll be one run here for them. Confident appeal. Could it be? Good bit of timing there.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Wait.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes, yes.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. West Indies are 111 for 3. Maharaj back on now.
Blackwood shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Blackwood is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Great shot, great timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait there.
Out!
Yeah.
Caught!
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Huge shot! That's a massive shot! Just incredible!
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Mulder with the ball in hand again.
Yeah.
Middle that one. Great timing.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Yes, keeper.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yeah.
Times it nicely.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait. Yep.
Over. West Indies are 142 for 4. Great shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Chance to run 2. That's out. Caught.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Markram, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Markram is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Got that away nicely.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, yeah.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Maharaj from the clubhouse end. Misses everything.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Right out of the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Absolutely nailed it.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Pads that away. Big appeal. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets, though? We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. There'll be runs here. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
The sounds of a cheering crowd right behind the bowler. An extremely difficult ask for any batter to come out and face a hat-trick ball. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Yes.
Nicely played.
Well, you never knew which way this game was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.